Have you ever wondered how the Israel-Palestine conflict, one of the world's most enduring disputes, began? To understand the genesis of this conflict, we have to turn back the pages of history to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. It was during this period that the Zionist movement began to gain momentum, advocating for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. This aspiration was later recognized in the Balfour Declaration of 1917, a public statement issued by the British government during World War I, announcing support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. However, the British mandate in Palestine, which began in the early 1920s, further complicated matters. As Jewish immigration increased, tensions began to mount between the new arrivals and the Arab locals who had been living there for centuries. As we see, the roots of this conflict lie deep in history, sown by political decisions and territorial disputes. The conflict escalated into an outright war in 1948, but what led to this escalation? The United Nations in 1947 proposed a partition plan that would divide the land of Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. However, this plan was rejected outright by the Arab nations, setting the stage for a showdown. In 1948, the Arab-Israeli War broke out. Arab states rallied against the newly proclaimed State of Israel, sparking a fierce conflict that would last for months. The war ended, but not without significant consequences. The aftermath was marked by the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their homes, further exacerbating the tension. The establishment of Israel following the war added a new layer to the conflict. This new geopolitical reality cemented the division, with both sides claiming historical and religious rights to the land. The 1948 war set the stage for the ongoing conflict, with no clear resolution in sight. The Israel-Palestine conflict, as we've seen, is a complex issue with deep historical roots. It sprung from the interplay of nationalistic aspirations, territorial claims, and religious beliefs. The British Mandate period, often overlooked, played a pivotal role in setting the stage for the ongoing strife. It was during this time that the seeds of discord were sown, culminating in the 1947 UN partition plan that proposed two separate states. The subsequent 1948 war, often referred to as the War of Independence or Nakba, depending on one's perspective, resulted in significant geopolitical shifts. The aftermath of this war saw the displacement of countless individuals, leading to a refugee crisis that persists to this day. Understanding the events leading up to this conflict provides a lens through which we can better comprehend the current situation. But it also raises more questions. How can this conflict be resolved? And what role do we as global citizens play in this?